Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, a beautifully serene and tranquil place dotted with picturesque houses and graced with the laughter of children, a young man named Ethan resided. This town, a hidden gem tucked away from the bustling cities, was full of friendly people who knew and deeply appreciated one another. In this idyllic setting, Ethan was not just a mere resident. He was a cherished member of the community. Ethan stood out not because he sought attention, but because his charm was irresistibly magnetic. His warm smile could melt the frostiest moods, and his sparkling eyes always held a glint of mischief, promising an exciting or a captivating story. And his kindness. Oh, his kindness. Ethan's kindness was not of the ordinary variety. It was a profound, absolute kindness that was woven into his very being. It was this kindness that manifested in his remarkable ability to make people feel unique, appreciated, and above all else, special. No one was a stranger to Ethan. He genuinely cared for everyone he met, showing interest in their lives, their dreams, and their fears. He had a knack for remembering small details, the kind that most people forget, and he never failed to bring them up in conversations. This distinctive trait made everyone feel seen and valued, and it turned fleeting encounters into lasting friendships. Ethan was the heart of the community, his radiant personality acting as a beacon of warmth and joy. His benevolence permeated the town, and his laughter was a melody that echoed through the streets, leaving a trail of happiness in its wake. His presence was a constant reassurance, a promise of a better tomorrow, a symbol of unwavering hope. His winsome personality endeared him to all in the community. His endearing charm and kindness, his distinct ability to make people feel special, and his radiant personality were the reasons why he was loved and cherished by all. He was more than just a resident. He was the embodiment of the community spirit. On a bright, sun-kissed day when everything seemed as ordinary as it could be, destiny decided to play an extraordinary game with young Ethan's heart. As the universe planned its mischief, Ethan unknowingly walked into a tangle of emotions that were to shape his life. On this fateful day, he met two exceptional women who were to leave an indelible imprint on his soul, the kind-hearted Lily and the adventurous Mia. Lily was a woman who could heal you with her words and warm your soul with her affectionate smile, was akin to a mother's love, nurturing, protective, and forgiving. She was the sort of woman who could turn a house into a home with her essence, the kind of person who could transform a storm into a breeze with her nurturing spirit. The tenderness in her heart was beautifully infectious. It was the kind of warmth that could thaw the iciest of hearts, and it radiated to all corners, touching everyone who crossed her path. Her compassion, like a sunshine, was never selective. It was a blanket that enveloped all, providing comfort, making everyone feel loved and cherished. On the flip side, Mia was a gust of bracing wind, a whirlwind of adventure and excitement, forever in pursuit of thrilling, heart-pounding experiences. She was the embodiment of a free spirit, unchained and untethered to societal norms. Her zest for life was infectious, her spirit invincible. She lived life on the edge, always seeking the unknown, the unexplored. She was a burning fire, crackling with life's a wildflower growing in the wilderness, adding color to the mundane. Her bold spirit was an open challenge to life's monotony, a daring defiance in the face of life's dull routines. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, Ethan didn't just cross paths with Lily and Mia. He collided with two powerful forces of nature, each influencing his life in their unique way. Underneath the radiant sunshine, Ethan's heart was tossed into a whirlwind of emotions, forever altered by the impactful encounter with these two extraordinary women. Lily, with her nurturing and tender heart, radiated warmth and compassion. In contrast, Mia was a whirlwind of adventure, forever in pursuit of exhilarating experiences. As Ethan began to spend time with Lily and Mia, he found himself immersed in a world he had never known before. Each shared unique attributes that attracted and fascinated him, contributing to his growing affection towards them. It was an enchanting whirlpool of emotions that had captured him in its endless depth. Lily, with her soft-spoken words and gentle demeanor, was a beacon of tranquility amidst the turbulence of his life. She was the epitome of compassion and kindness, making her presence an oasis of calm in the chaotic. Her empathetic nature was a breath of fresh air, soothing Ethan's troubled mind and providing him with a comforting warmth that he had been yearning for. With every conversation, with every interaction, he was drawn closer to her, captivated by her warmth, and touched by her sensitivity. Her emotional support was like a sturdy anchor in the stormy sea of his life. She was always there for him, unfalteringly, like a lighthouse guiding a lost sailor. She made him feel cherished and secure, providing a safe haven amidst the swirling storms of uncertainty. Lily's reassuring presence was a novelty to him, an unexplored territory that was gradually revealing its alluring charm. Mia, on the other hand, was like a gust of wild wind rustling through the leaves, igniting a spark of adventure within him. With her, life was an open book filled with untold stories waiting to be discovered. Her adventurous spirit was a thrilling roller coaster ride, igniting in Ethan a thirst for exploration. With Mia, each day was a new adventure, a journey into the unknown, filled with excitement, risks, and uncharted paths. Her radiant energy was contagious. It sparked a newfound zest life within Ethan. Mia, with her fearless nature and insatiable curiosity, pushed him out of his comfort zone, urging him to seek new experiences and venture into the unknown. She was the fire, the intensity, the adrenaline that fueled his adventurous side, igniting a passion for exploration that he never knew existed within him. As the days melted into weeks and weeks into months, he found himself at a crossroads. Ethan was torn between two different paths, each leading to a different future, each enticing in its own way. This was a dilemma of the heart, an emotional tug-of-war that was tearing him apart. He found himself trapped in a quandary. He couldn't bear to hurt either Lily or Mia by choosing one over the other. The conflict within him was growing by the day, turning his heart into a battleground of emotions. He was left in a whirlpool of confusion, torn between comfort of Lily's soothing presence and the thrill of Mia's adventurous spirit. Ethan was caught in a dilemma. He couldn't bear to hurt either Lily or Mia by choosing one over the other. His heart was a battlefield of emotions. In his quandary, Ethan turned to his wise grandmother, a beacon of guidance who had always been his confidant. He often sought refuge in her wisdom, a wellspring of knowledge that had been honed by the trials of time and life. Her wisdom was a symphony of life lessons that had accumulated over years of experience. Ethan admired her resilience, her courage and honesty, but most of all, he cherished her wisdom. As he approached her, his heart was a tumultuous sea of confusion. He was at a crossroads, an intersection of his life where the paths before him were shrouded in uncertainty. He felt lost, adrift, a sea of indecision, and so he sought the guidance of the one person he knew could light his path. His grandmother was in her quiet corner, her eyes closed in concentration, her thoughts traversing the crevices of her past. He cleared his throat and began to share his turmoil, his voice a shadow of its usual confidence. He felt the weight of his words, the emotional baggage they carried. The room was silent save for his voice echoing against the wooden walls. His grandmother listened, her face a mask of understanding, her eyes radiating warmth and compassion. She was a silent observer, drinking in his words, digesting his dilemma. She listened, not just with her ears, but with her heart, feeling the depth of his confusion, the gravity of his predicament. Her response was slow and deliberate, with a tender smile, a sign of reassurance, of understanding. She looked into his eyes, her gaze piercing the veil of his turmoil, reaching the core of his being. Her words flowed like a gentle river, carrying the wisdom of ages, the lessons of life. Her voice was soft yet firm, a testament to her strength of character. "Love isn't about choosing the perfect person or making a logical decision," she began, her wisdom permeating every word. She continued, her voice steady, "It's about following your heart, trusting your instincts, and embracing the unknown." In her words, Ethan found his answer. It wasn't about pros and cons, it was about the sense of completeness he felt with Lily. He loved her for the comfort and understanding she brought to his life. With courage in his heart, Ethan spoke to Mia. He explained his deep feelings for Lily and his inability to envision a life without her. Mia, though pained, understood the potency of love and respected Ethan's decision. Thus, Ethan and Lily embarked on a beautiful journey of togetherness, growing closer amidst life's ups and downs. Mia, with her spirit of adventure intact, found love in unexpected places, proving that different hearts crave different things. The tale of Ethan, Lily, and Mia serves as a reminder that love is a complex emotion. It leads us down unexpected paths and forces us to make tough choices. But in the end, true love finds a way to touch our hearts, bringing joy, fulfillment, and growth into our lives.